Hey guys, it's Drew here. Thanks for checking out this review of the GoPro Hero 9, which I purchased 2 months ago, and pretty much all my videos since then have been filmed on that. I'm going to be putting together some clips here for you guys, examples of different types of colors and environments, lighting and stuff like that, and I'll throw that at the end, but right now I'm going to go over a few of the pros and cons, things I liked about it and didn't like about it just using the camera. So first off, impressions. The camera looks really good. It's got a nice solid feel to it. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. The price might be just a little bit high, but I would say that because you're not having to buy a gimbal too, you're going to be saving about $100 right there. And then they've also had this thing on sale ever since it came out. So it hasn't been at full price yet since it's come out, so buy it now. I ended up getting an extra battery for this just because I felt that maybe I would be needing that. Sometimes I do when I'm out all day, but it takes a lot of filming. It takes maybe depends on what quality you're using, if you're using 2.7K, the battery lasts for an hour of straight filming. And then if you're using 5K, it might be 30 minutes or something. But overall, battery power is actually pretty good. I really like that, just like the Hero 7, you can replace the lens if needed, if it gets scratched. Also, they have a max lens mod, which, I don't know, must make it wider or something. Makes it the view a little bit different. I haven't bought that yet, but I've heard it's good from other people that have it. I really liked how big the rear screen is. You can actually tell what's going on the screen. The only thing is the touch function's not that great. There's a kind of technique to it. It's not that bad, but it's not that great either, the touch screen, so that's something that can be improved. Also, one of the things that I didn't feel was really necessary or helped me at all, it almost confused me more than anything, was this front screen. It doesn't even give you the whole field of view that your camera is capturing, and it's kind of misleading. It gives you this middle square of the shot, the frame that you're going to be getting, and it's really hard to it doesn't help because you want to know where the edges are, right? If you're looking at it from the front and you're trying to figure out which way you want it to be pointed, angled, whatever, once you get your angle down, then you just know how to set it and go. Forget about it, set it, forget it. Doing big drops and stuff like that with a gimbal and a GoPro Hero before 7. The gimbals always just mess up on big drops. I feel like every time I'd go, they get out of alignment, or the video is just so bad and shaky it dips all over the place that I don't even want to put it in in the video. And pretty much the GoPro Hero 9, it's so much less stuff on your chest, so it's lighter weight, so less flopping around. And then also it's got electronic stabilization, which works really good, and they got the horizon leveling now too, which works really well. So something I really didn't like about this camera, I gotta say, is the microphones. First off, there's 2 of them. There's one right here on the front under the lens, and then there's one right here under the camera. And I think it's pretty weird to have a front-facing camera front-facing microphone on an action camera when most of the time you're going to be moving at speeds with this. And so they have a function in here that is supposedly anti-wind. And I tried it, and it makes the audio just horrible. It sounds like the lowest quality, the worst, absolute worst audio, and it doesn't work either. There's still wind noise. Wind reduction is what it's called on the GoPro camera. Turn it off, yeah, and then get these little dead cat thingies, these little fuzzies here, and just use double-sided tape. Put 2 little fuzzies there. It blocks most of the wind, and you still get a pretty good audio out of it. So I do some color correction editing after shooting. It still doesn't look perfectly realistic unless I do some color correction. I want it to look the closest that it can to real life, and I can't find any settings on this that will get me there without any post-editing. So without further ado, let's get to the clips, and I'll show you some different scenarios, and yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Alright, so in this video we're dealing with a sunset. So lots of oranges, reds, and then the dark shadows and the greens and blues. Everything's fighting, but you know, the GoPro did pretty well, and I thought that this video turned out really awesome for it being a sunset and into shadows, you know, type of video. On this section, once again, we're dealing with a glaring sun, but it's higher up in the sky, and we're dealing with still shadows, lots of trees, and also you can see the Hypersmooth works really well in this type of stuff. It's good that you can still see textures within the shadows. It's pretty crazy just how far this technology has come. In this clip, it's a rainy day, so light was pretty low. The sun was setting, or it already set, so light was pretty low, but it actually turned out pretty well. Um, I mean, I would change, maybe make it a little bit brighter and a little bit more saturation, but it's really pretty good, even as stock, for a rainy day video, you know? This right here is in Cottonwood, so we're dealing with more tan and white dirt and rocks, and also just some different colored bushes and terrain and midday sun, so just give you guys some different views, you know. This clip I'm just ripping through a field as fast as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a comment, subscribe, or like it if you like the video.